Hello everyone, how are you? Hope you all are doing okay. Hope you are remembering to take care of number one, and that's yourself, as you will have no use to anyone else if you are not taking care of you. You are most important before anyone else. So, the long awaited Privy Council appeal for Vybz Kartel has come and gone, and the world boss conviction squashed. Now, the case has now returned to the Jamaica appeal courts, which I find has put them in a very sticky situation. However, I think the Privy Council is not familiar with the atmosphere of Jamaica and is only making their decisions based on the law, and that's how it should be. And they have cited where there was breaches of such law, where a case has continued after a blatant tainted juror who would have put the whole case in disrepute, and instead they should have insisted on a retrial or had taken the juror off the case, and that would be for the provision of fair and a justice outcome. As when you check it out, maybe that tainted juror could have unintentionally made the other jurors determine he is guilty, because why trying to bribe the jurors for a non-guilty verdict unless you are guilty? Or just maybe they would have had a guilty verdict just the same. But we will never know, because it leaves one to think what influenced the outcome, knowing that this all was going on. But since no action was taken, we are left with the thought, as true justice been served? Remember, there will be people saying Kartel guilty, him to go to prison, while some will be saying free world boss. All of that don't matter in a court of law. It's not what you're feeling and what you know, it's what you can prove based on the law. As remember, apart from the juror incident, there was a tampering of the phone incident, but the incident with the juror is what stands out on a higher level of law. And you could see that was one which the Privy Council lawmakers were focused on. Now fast forward now, all that squashed by the Privy Council. Now it's either they free him and give him bail for another trial, which will be, I feel, a very tedious matter, because where you're going to find jurors in Jamaica without an opinion on Kartel, be it positive or negative. And now, with egos running high, as the judiciary is called into disrepute and the world is looking on, can you imagine putting a single judge to try and make a decision on the Kartel case? The feeling is you can straightforward seeing him being found guilty again. And that's just the word on the street. So when we hear allegations that Paula Llewellyn, the DPP, is saying retrial, people are looking at it as egos running high, because the department is in question and being looked at with side eyes. As it is well known, the elite in the society hates Kartel and don't enjoy being questioned about their actions. As there is also allegations that certain laws are, as we speak, being fast-tracked to prevent the action of the judiciary to be brought into disrepute again. We as a people need to remember and understand it's not about what we know or feel, it's what we can prove in a court of law. And could we really feel confident for the same judiciary that dropped the ball in the Kartel case to do a retrial of the same case again. Now, after spending 14 years in prison for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams, Kartel and his co-accused exhausted all legal options locally to gain freedom. They then turned to the last option available to their legal team, the United Kingdom Privy Council. Now the case is back in Jamaica. The fans are waiting with bated breaths. What will be the result? Fans worldwide are chanting "Free World Boss" as they are excited that justice is mainly on the DJ side and is urging the Court of Appeal to do the right thing. In a statement to Fox News with journalist Lisa Evans, who have been following the case, revealed on Thursday evening that Kartel shared his thoughts on the recent Privy Council UK ruling and on any future legal proceedings. He said, "I feel victorious in this very moment as the Privy Council, in their infinite wisdom, understood the assignment and remedied the situation by squashing my conviction. I am now back to being an innocent man in the eyes of the law. A grave injustice was done to me and my co-accused in the original trial, and subsequently Isaac Buchanan, John Clark, David Hislop, Hogan Southern, Julian Malbins, and Alexandra Labeach pleaded my cause, and my cries were heard in the land's highest court," Kartel said. And in so doing, the Privy Council sided with Vybz Kartel and his co-accused Cohera Jones and Andre Matsu St. John and Sean Storm, in stating that Juror X should have been removed from the trial and that the original trial judge erred when he made the case continued with the tainted juror, which compromised the safety of the conviction and violated the appeal rights to a fair trial. Kartel further stated, "I can also very confident that the Court of Appeal in Jamaica will do the right thing in the name of equity, fairness, and justice and free us." Some people have expressed their concern to me that a retrial may be ordered, but to them I say, with my limitation of the law, what is there to retry? He said. Kartel continued that the evidence against him was unsafe as forensics expert hired by his team from the United Kingdom, which showed up inconsistencies, and even police officers in the original trial also admitted that they tampered with the text messages using the Celebrite machine, and even admitted that they have used a cell phone, which was in evidence, to make phone calls and send text messages to various numbers, including my then lawyer, my baby mother, and to my music publisher. With that being said, the most important thing, I am an innocent man. So in reality, I am not worried, as I know I would be acquitted and go home to my family, who I have not been together with for years, Kartel said. In his thoughts shared with Lisa Evans, who last conducted an interview with Vybz Kartel in 2021 via Fox 5 New York. So now the situation that fans are asking about is how long Kartel is still going to sit in prison, and shouldn't he at least be out on bail, as based on the law he's an innocent man. Now the DPP Paula Llewellyn is asking for a retrial, which makes, while lawmakers fast-tracking laws so tainted juror is off the pass, while Vybz Kartel team of lawyers is seeking full acquittal and bail now. In all this, there is not much concern for lizard family, because for them he is gone forever. Even though lizards was not a model citizen of society, but no matter what we think we know about Kartel, the Privy Council just said he's an innocent man based on the laws. So who killed Lizard? One of the sad things about this is that the United Privy Council revealed to the world how severely corrupt the Jamaica judiciary system is, where the DPP can see a blatant discrepancy and still agree to go ahead with a tainted case that involved people's life. It says a lot about our system, whether he's guilty or not. So basically, it was a hanging on to hope because the society not like Kartel anyway. Because remember, she was the one that gave the instructions to the judge that the case should proceed even though the poor of juror was corrupted. She was only thinking about costs and time spent on the case and other stuff instead of real justice. Even though we would like to trust our own system of justice and truly be independent, this case blatantly shows we can't trust the system to be impartial and that the system in many ways is working against us. And in many situations, they don't seem to know how to separate egos and personal emotions and sticking to the law of the land. Do the judiciary understand how embarrassing this is? And if there is a retrial, can we really be confident it will be fair and justice will prevail? Do you think Kartel will get bail or walk free anytime soon? Drop it in the comment section. This is a case we need to watch right to the end to see what this outcome will be. Anyway guys, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to my platform please. Love you all. Bye for now.